continuing the Group 4 hards, coming on to Gleam, and another one that's probably aptly named. But I talked about the yellow rust when I talked about in Spotlight there, how it had come in and then it had sort of spread throughout the variety. Skyscraper, it was early in the season. We'd never really seen Gleam with any yellow rust in up until, I think those of you who were at the trials a couple of weeks ago, there was the odd stripe appearing. Now look at it, you know, it's got the adults, so there's various strains of yellow rust occurring out there, or whether the plant was able to fight it now, but it's definitely breaking down because that's fresh yellow rust we're getting onto the Gleam now. And it's very evident across the whole plot, isn't it?
Yeah.
That aside, go back to your treated, not an ounce on it, you know, it responds to fungicides. So again, it's been a consistent performer for a lot of people. A few years ago there was some issues with sprouting fall, but
yeah, I mean it's the benchmark, has been the benchmark hard feed wheat nationally and round here for a number of years. High yielding, very versatile, you can drill it early, it's quite early to mature. First wheat, second wheat, you can drill it late. Had a lot going for it. You're right, the yellow rust is definitely one of the weaknesses now, and it's so much more noticeable now than it was just a few weeks ago.
We've never seen this in the early doors, you know, when there was a spell in this area where rust was quite apparent in a lot of varieties, your skyscrapers and your spotlights and your rusty varieties. It never came into here at the juvenile stages, just now it's appeared.
Yeah. And you're right, it has unfortunately had a few years where it sprouted quite badly. Funnily enough, it never particularly impacted on its yield.
I know.
And it's still a very popular variety.
Absolutely.
But it has got these risk.
You know, that year it
elements to
sprouted, it was up in the top there, the grain sprouted, and it was like that. But nobody ever said that it hadn't yielded for them.
Yeah.
So
I think
it's still going to be a big player.
Well, I think it's about to be challenged majorly by a couple of new varieties in the hard wheat sector, which we're going to come on to and look at shortly.